Growing Together is a new planning framework for the areas around Kitchener's LRT transit system, composed of roughly 4,000 properties within the most complex, dense, historical areas of the city, including our downtown. A worsening housing crisis, significant changes to planning law, and shifting conditions in the development industry meant that we had to make some really big changes to how planning is done in Kitchener. But part of that meant starting over with our community, developers, staff, and council members on what planning for intensification looks like and how our shared objectives can be achieved. To be successful, we needed a process that, from start to finish, all participants found mobilizing and empowering. So we relaunched our community engagement from scratch, using workshops based around a 3D printed model of the study area. Participants placed buildings representing the amount of growth we need to plan for in building forms that matched what was actually being built by our development industry. Our workshops helped us reach a much wider audience than traditional techniques, including young people, and the hands-on activity helped us bridge language barriers. The workshops helped to demystify the process of land use planning while directly confronting community hesitancy toward growth and change. Presenting the challenges our community faces directly and openly led to better, more honest collaboration. We built trust by helping people navigate the complexities of land use planning in easy-to-understand ways. It was also a priority for us to demonstrate how public feedback was being used to inform the planning process. By recreating each workshop's result in a one-to-one digital smart model, we were able to analyze the workshop scenarios and merge our community feedback with technical considerations. We used those outputs to directly influence our land use and zoning mapping, policies, and regulations. Growing Together enables more than 100,000 new homes, including more than 20,000 missing middle homes and up to 4,500 affordable homes through an inclusionary zoning framework. We believe it is the most housing-forward, inclusive, dynamic, and flexible planning framework in Canada. All properties have mixed-use permissions as well, which will allow for more local, neighborhood retail and services, leading to more walkable, more complete communities. Merging transformative public engagement practices with rigorous smart modeling and technical analysis, including direct and clear reporting, helped staff build trust with our community, development industry, and council. This allowed us not only to propose an extremely innovative and ambitious planning framework for our MTSAs, but to do so with broad support from all stakeholders, resulting in unanimous approval by Kitchener City Council. Growing Together aligns very closely with the principles of the Charter for New Urbanism. It is built on equity-based considerations from our engagement practices through our policies and regulations, enabling all forms of housing as of right, mixed use everywhere, no minimum parking requirements, intensifying around transit, and creating safe, walkable, vibrant, complete communities for all. We're excited to see what the future brings as more people live, work, and spend time in Kitchener. There's something special happening here, and we're both lucky and grateful that our planning work, through Growing Together, gets to be a part of that.